Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Let the music play a little bit. It's 10:15. That's the time on this 18th day of September. We're already almost out of the month. Isn't that wild?
It's crazy. It's been flying by.
I keep telling people, it's like, man, like at the end of July, I thought the school year would never start, and it was just kind of like looking at the watch, going, "What do we do now?" And now it's like, well, Christmas is almost here. They're already putting out Halloween candy, and the Nature Institute having some great stuff lined up.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, before we go into, all the good details, I got to bring up this In Harmony with Nature, because this is really cool. I mean, talk about an awesome Friday night, correct? Friday?
Yeah,
oh,
Friday
good.
night.
Whew. I was putting myself out there on a limb, hoping for the best. Take me to this.
Yeah, so this is our third year for In Harmony with Nature, kind of in its current state. We have Alton High Symphonic Orchestra coming out. They're playing a concert for us out on the Skeet Range. Of course, we're selling tickets for this event. It's serving as a fundraiser for us. And then, of course, a way to support all of those high schoolers, being part of the orchestra. So it's a lot of fun.
Well, it's really cool. And I mean, a lot of times you look at some of the, documentaries on, some of these symphonies, and a lot of it was created by nature outside. So it's kind of cool to tie that together and have that opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Their schedule of songs this year is all about the sun, the moon, and the stars. So it's going to be a lot of those nature-themed
really cool
arrangements, which will be a lot of fun.
Now, I saw, too, that you guys are kind of encouraging people to stop in a little bit early, maybe grab the blanket and a few, bites to eat and have a picnic out there, too.
Yeah. So we don't provide any of the seating. You've got to bring your own seating.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. We do have TNI Smokehouse coming out again this year to serve barbecue.
There you go.
And then we have Sweet Tooth Confections coming out to serve some of those sweet treats. So probably, brownies, cookies. I'm not sure what she's going to bring.
Wait, hold on. You're taking care of dinner and dessert,
Absolutely.
too? Oh, that's a win. That's awesome. Now, how long have you guys been doing that with trying to find vendors and utilizing some of the great food that they have?
Yeah, so for the past 2 years, we've had food. Mm-hmm. All 3 years that we've done it, we've had some sort of a sweet treat available. Mm-hmm. So we're just adding to what In Harmony is and hopefully supporting more of our local businesses.
Now, take me to the kind of the location of this. Is this where, kind of that grassy areas and you can see the bluffs right behind them?
Yeah, so
cool.
the Skeet Range is that area that has those two towers that are kind of, offset of the grassy area. We can see the Mississippi River, and we'll get a beautiful sunset that night. It also happens to be the autumn equinox, so...
Is it really?
Yeah.
I noticed
absolutely.
The sun was setting quicker. I was going to cut my grass the other day, and I went, I got till 8:30, and...
Yeah, not quite.
Didn't make it.
But you can start showing up at 5:30. The concert will start kind of right around 6 o'clock, and they play for about 45, 50 minutes. And then after that, you can kind of hang out for a little bit and then make your way to your car and head out for the night.
Well, it's another great way to kind of explore your own ecosystem and environment and really see all the great stuff you guys are about. I mean, you guys are busy. I mean, really busy. And we were going to talk about, because I always like talking about your kids' classes, but those are pretty much all but full. It's got to be feeling pretty good for you guys after just the hard work you put in this summer to see it all really paying off each and every year.
Yeah, absolutely. So
what's coming down the pipeline? We've been saying big three during the commercial break as it is 480 degrees in the studio. So take me through the big three. Lauren, Dave, what are we seeing coming down the pipeline? Dave's passing the buck?
No, I'll go ahead and talk.
Back to Dave.
We're going to plug our outdoor escape room again, which I was on talking with you back in June.
So cool.
A lot of fun. It's 5 different sets of puzzles to do. You'll walk several miles over the course of our property out there. So you're zigzagging back and forth, trying to find the locations of these puzzles and then solve them with the group. Get 3 hours or so to do, and most escape rooms were just 1 hour. And that's
well, in the 1 hour, I was in those escape rooms. That's kind of a scary feeling because I don't trust myself, with 3 hours, let alone 1.
Yeah.
But it's really cool again to explore and really get to know some of our local, environment and our local plants and species, and you do a great job of it. Is it $30 per person still or $35?
It's 35 for non-members and 30 for members.
And would you guys have a good reception to this?
So far, we've had a group come out so far that we've done over the summer, and they had a good time. They did it in under 4 hours.
Wow.
And they raved about it. So we're hoping now that it's fall and that it's getting a little, it's not so harsh to be outside in the heat.
Yeah, now that the weather's cooler, this is the time to do it.
You're right.
Right.
That's a great point, because if I did that in August during the heat wave oh man, that would have been brutal. That would have been a brutal 4 hours.
Yeah.
Now, I got a question for you. What's the kind of genre of this escape room?
The theme is there's an evil person called the Denaturizer who has set up a bunch of these explosive poison bombs all over the property.
Yeah, okay.
And if you can figure out his puzzles before they go off, and you can deactivate the bombs, then you will have saved not just TNI but the entire United States.
Talk about some responsibility in 4 hours, And
if the bombs go off, it's going to destroy all life along the Mississippi River from TNI down to the Gulf of Mexico.
Well, it answered my next question, because I said, what happens after 4 hours, There you go. And now, what are the age limits for this? Just one more. I know we talked about it, but just so we touch on it again.
Well, for this one, we would like to see, older, like upper high school and older from there. We do have a series of them for younger kids that we do. We have children's escape rooms that we also offer, and each one of those has a different theme depending on what you choose.
Cool.
There's 15 themes if I remember right for those.
And those ones are only an hour.
Those are definitely only an hour.
You are keeping the kids out for 4, huh?
It's more simplified, more age appropriate for younger students.
Really cool. And now, what are some of the other things that are coming down the pipeline? That was one of the 3.
Yeah. Birthday parties are something that we just started offering literally last month. So we've had people in the past kind of ask us about it, and we finally decided to open that up. And there's different party themes to choose from, and we'll do them all throughout the year, even in the winter time. We just redid our indoor classroom, which is a great space to use for birthday parties during the winter. But you'll still be doing outdoor activities year-round, party time, you've got a host, all that good stuff.
Well, and I'm looking right now, and I like how you guys make it so easy on the website. You just go over there, click Nature Programs, I think was the one I was on. And you just go book a birthday party. And now this is really cool. So you're actually getting to teach the kids a little bit of stuff, and really just kind of after that go have some fun in a little bit of an outdoors environment. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different themes too, right? And then the custom one, take me through that. Is that kind of just tailor-made for the group?
Yeah, so depending, if you have a kid who's really into one specific outdoor theme, we can base our entire programming around what they like.
Really cool. I just think this is awesome. And now what I like too, parents, is that TNI is handling that cleanup for you. You're brave souls. And now, how long does it take to book a party? Let's say, how long should it take for us to book you out? About a month or 2, or how's that look?
It depends on the season. So
Okay.
October and April and May are going to be our 3 busy seasons,
Yeah.
and those are the ones that you're going to want to book months in advance. Other months like December, January, February, it's going to be way less popular, and those are going to be easier. We just request 2 weeks prior is the latest that you can book one.
That's fair.
And that's the case right now. If these become really popular, then that, time frame completely goes out the window.
First come, first serve.
Exactly.
And now what I like too is just all the amenities too. I mean, whether or not we're talking about, that access to the playground or the little hat for the kids and all that good stuff, but the add-ons too. Now, take me through this. So you can add campfires, s'mores, and all this stuff?
Yeah, so if you decide that, hey, you either need more time for a party, you can add more time. You can add a campfire if you have a bunch of kids that want to do s'mores, especially in the best s'mores weather, which is kind of
Right. I was thinking that's the
you
win.
can have that added as well. So it's just kind of customizing it based on what you want for your child and what you want for your party.
I think I would just fake a birthday and say that, it's my birthday just for the s'mores weather, right? I mean, that's kind of what I would do. So how many can be in a group? Because I know that, you're teaching and all of that stuff, so I'm sure size is limited and all that stuff.
For the birthday party, with the booking, you get 15 kids.
Okay.
You can add an additional 5 if you want, but we book out at 20 kids.
I like it. That's actually a pretty big group because normally it's like 12 is normally the max cutoff, and no one would blame me if that was the case.
Right.
But I like this is getting kids outside and off the cell phone, and really being able to explore a little bit and enjoy. And now, so how long has this been open? To just a couple of weeks? Is this a month in? Or?
Yeah, we just opened it up.
So you better book early because I'm telling you, once people find out about this is going to be a good thing. I'm surprised you haven't done this before. Is this something you always wanted to do?
It's kind of, we've just been building on things over the years and kind of seeing what people are interested in and mixing up things as we can.
Listening to the public saying, we wish you would do this. And so, we looked at it, why couldn't we?
Yeah, and I'm on the section, Dave, too. What I like, again, is you can see who booked the birthday party, too. So if you have a date that you're looking at, you can see if you guys are full right there. I mean, that's awesome. I'm telling you, I'm liking this. You have a moment to stick around? I got to pay a bill. 10:25 on a Monday morning. More of this great conversation. And we still have one of the big three to talk about. That comes your way next in downtown Alton.
Here at Modified Auto Sound, we are an automotive customizing shop that specializes in car audio, window tinting, and other truck and Jeep accessories. So as an interested customer, we always recommend that you just stop in the shop. Check us out at 241 Eastgate Plaza, right off of Route 3 in East Alton, Illinois. At Modified Auto Sound, there's no such thing as strangers, just friends we haven't met.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you. For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, Free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
10:28, a little bit of change on a Monday morning. Conversation with TNI continuing on RiverBender.com, and Enchanted Forest is coming up in a couple. I cannot believe we're already there. I think it's just my mind, Well, there's a lot going on up here, but I think it just, my mind hasn't gotten to, man, we're already in Halloween season,
Yeah.
When is Enchanted Forest?
So October 20th is Enchanted Forest. So it'll be here before we know it.
A month and 2 days. Now, fill me in on all this. This is a really big event for you guys.
Yeah, so this is our 23rd year of doing Enchanted Forest.
Wow.
So this is kind of our Halloween fun event. It's not scary Halloween. It's all, educational and fun and, really
mystical.
Yeah, absolutely. More magic and fun, right? So when you arrive, you're going to head out onto a trail, talk to some animals, so people dressed up as animals, and they're just going to talk about, what it's like to be an animal that lives in the forest, right? So what do they eat? Where do they live? Those kinds of things. And then we'll have some educational booths set up out on the Skeet Range.
Wow.
So you get to explore all of these things kind of at your own pace with your own time. And then at the end, you have a passport. And if you have enough stamps, you get a bag of candy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You're earning that bag of candy. With that being said, I think this is such a cool thing for the family. You know, really, like you said, you aren't going to have to worry about some guy running out with a mask on and a chainsaw. You know, you're just going to be able to enjoy really what TNI all has to offer on a beautiful night with so many different, you know, components to this. And how long does it take for you guys to kind of put this together each year?
It's gotten shorter every year.
And how many people are participating with your group for, you know, being playing the part of an animal or any of that? And now is it a full costume too? Are we talking full kit and caboodle?
Sometimes.
That's a tease. That means you got to show up and see who's in the full garb. But how big's the team for you guys on this?
So we have our 6 year-round staff, and everyone kind of joins in for that. We pull some of our summer camp staff to help, and then we get lots and lots of volunteers for this one. This is the event that we use the most amount of volunteers out of everything else the rest of the year.
That's really cool.
We've got like our frog trail lined with lights, you know, like little fairy lights and stuff, you know, so it kind of lights the path, and you know, that takes some time to set up and take down, as you can imagine. You know, and it's one of the few times you can come out to TNI in the dark.
Yeah.
And explore around.
Well, and that's what's really cool because your guys' landscape is just beautiful. And I mean, really being out there when the moon's hitting it and really being able to enjoy some beautiful fall weather too. And now with that, it's one of those things where there's face painters, and I know, and there's kind of campfires. Is there any other components that I'm forgetting about Enchanted Forest?
Our partner booths, so we have other organizations in the area, and they bring out specific activities, like the Great Rivers Museum always brings out owl pellets for people to dissect. Audubon will be out there this year. National Great Rivers Research Education Center.
They're doing some great stuff too.
They're coming out as well, so all of the partner booths will be out there and crafts.
Are sign-ups still available for more people that want to be involved?
For volunteers?
Volunteers, and then do you have vendor booths available? Do you do that with Enchanted Forest?
So that one, it's usually an invitation, but if somebody wants to be a part of it, you can definitely contact us.
So I didn't mean to throw you out there like that. I just figured might as well ask, you know. Sorry about that. But volunteers, you can still sign up?
Yeah, absolutely.
I really like this, and what I think's great again is it's not a big, you know, a whole all day thing where you're there for 9 hours and then you got little Johnny crying within the first 2. You know, this is a really nice paced event for everyone to go at their own leisure and enjoy it.
It's kind of a little bit of one part trunk or treat, one part you know, festival. You know, it's kind of got a little bit of everything.
Well, and for you guys, I mean, it's got to be exciting because to me, I'm always on this microphone going, get these kids off the cell phone. But it seems like classes are full. I mean, people are really utilizing TNI, and that's got to be a great feeling for all the work you're putting in.
Yeah, we actually had a new homeschool program for this season that's already sold out for the entire year after it already doubled spots. So, I mean, there's something for everybody. We have homeschool programs, adult programs, kids, young kids.
Movie nights.
Yeah. All the things.
All those things.
So before I let you go, I got to ask about the summer and how because it seemed like it was kind of dry. I don't know. Maybe was there not a lot of rain this summer? Because you guys would know more than I would.
It felt drier than normal, yes.
Like Beaver Falls is a trickle.
Okay.
Yeah, so people like to come out and see Beaver Falls, and if you come see it now, it's not flowing great. It's flowing, but it's not flowing great.
It's Beaver Trickle right now. Yeah. Well, and what's been the hardest part of just maintaining this? That's what I was curious with the lighter rain. Does there ever create some conditions that make it difficult for you out there?
I mean, the fact that we're a preserve and we can just kind of let things do their thing is nice. I mean, we don't have to worry about dry conditions normally with like fires and things like that. It's not really a concern. I mean, it would be if it happened, but it doesn't usually happen.
That's cool. I just didn't know in the winter when you guys start going through with, like, I know you do some type of, like, honeysuckle work or things like that, if that affected it at all. I'm curious about the whole invasive species thing. I find it fascinating.
Yeah, so this summer, our stewardship staff, they were really focusing on getting rid of a lot of the invasives and really aggressive species on some of those upper trails. So as you come out and hike, you're going to see a lot of what looks like a mess because there's just lots of things that are down on the ground.
Right.
But that's the work that we've been doing, is cutting down a lot of those, opening up the canopy to really let the sun shine through. So the lack of rain really isn't going to affect us a whole lot. Cool. What you might notice is that we don't have as many pretty fall colors this year. The trees just might not change as nicely as we remember last year.
And things like the persimmons. We have a lot of persimmon trees in the upper part there, and they're already starting to drop fruit. I don't know if that's water related or not. Yeah, it's really early for them.
Wow, that's interesting. Dan Brandon, I'm doing a show. Our content director's calling me. I don't know what happened, but we'll find out. Hey, I think it's really cool. Every time I talk to you guys, there's, even though, like this time we talked about Enchanted Forest last year, it's cool to see the growth that you've had all summer long and the work that the team's doing. And I love having you guys in studio. So anytime you have anything else to talk about, you're more than welcome to stop by.
And last plug, we only talked about just a very small portion of what we're doing right now. Get on our website, get on our calendar of events, come out and see us.
TheNatureInstitute.org is the place to go. That's TheNatureInstitute.org. And guys, thanks for stopping by again.
Thanks for having us.
It's 10:35. We'll take a quick break. Mike and Carol Logan, they join us in studio next right here in downtown Alton.